Hey everybody, welcome to AJS News, the video 2 of 2 for today.
But first, an important word from our sponsors.
Oh, it's coming in nicely. Might have to trim it a little bit though.
Hey man, ready for the week?
Oh yeah, my beard's getting pretty long though. Didn't have any time to cut it.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing right now. Just didn't have time this morning. What's all that stuff?
Oh, I brought my shaving kit.
That's how you normally do it, huh?
Yep.
Seems like it's taking a long time.
Yeah, I'm just trying to keep the beard, you know, it's coming in nice and thick.
Yeah.
So.
It's a lot of stuff to be carrying around with you to shave on the go.
Yeah, it's a hassle.
You could get a Manscaped Handyman. It's a compact shaver. Fits great in a gym bag, glove box. It's fantastic.
Ooh, that's nice.
And you can get around your nice full
It's a beard.
beard.
Yeah, it's a beard.
Nice full beard. Yeah, you should look into it.
The handyman seems pretty convenient. Oh no, my beard!
Guys, it's time to power up your grooming routine with the all-new Handyman Compact Face Shaver from Manscaped. And get 20% off and free shipping when you use code AngryJoeShow. Click those links down below.
Guys, check out Manscaped's new product. It is a freaking awesome. I love how they keep innovative. They keep creating badass products. Check it out. The links are down below. Get yourself a discount. And it also supports the show. Yeah. So, Alex, what the heck else has been going on? Oh, and AJS News, if you didn't watch the first one, I'm overwhelmed. After my vacation, then I had to do a family function over the weekend. So a lot of my weekend time that I planned to edit got blown out. So I am far behind. I know it, but you guys are wonderful for the show. You've allowed me to do this, and I know by the time the Starfield 1 comes out, it's gonna be like more than a month after. But I want to do it because, it's good. It's a Elder Scrolls type of game. It's coming from Bethesda. How does it measure up? So please be patient. It's probably not going to be out until, towards the end of the week, maybe Friday, and just focus on one thing at a time. And also in that last video, I said Assassin's Creed Mirage is giving me anxiety. It's coming out in three days. And it's probably one of those grind fests. I'm just going to fucking skip it, guys, so that I can focus on finishing what I have on my plate already. So just to let you ahead of time, we're not going to cover Assassin's Creed Mirage. We may play it on stream, maybe do a small impressions video or something, but we got to catch up. All right, so that's AJS News. Alex, what about part 2 in gaming news?
The internet sleuths and Star Wars fans were very pissed off, and they were worrying about KOTOR PS5 remake.
Yes.
So in 2021, PlayStation 5, there was a showcase. And there was a trailer, and all the tweets were scrubbed from the internet, and people were like,
what the fuck?
What's happening? And then there were reports last year that the project was in trouble.
It is in trouble. It's non-existent.
Yeah.
It's has a lot of trouble behind it.
So the teaser trailer was removed, and everyone there was theories and all this other stuff.
Of course.
And then
why not?
there was no word from anyone, and so it just kept getting bigger and bigger and bigger until Sony's like, nah, bro, Disney owns the music, and we can't leave it up on the internet forever. We can license music for a short period of time, and then after that period of time, anything related to that thing had to be removed because played music.
Yeah. But also, if no movement is happening on this game, if this game is stuck in development hell, if it's not happening, then why keep it up? Is what Sony's saying, because we're not gonna license the
Build
music
up the hype
forever.
And then,
but if it does come out, then they would have left it up.
Do a Vanilla Ice thing, kind of remix it.
Oh no, theirs is dun 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 dun. Well, and they actually used. Yeah. So
what? Fate of Duel.
Oh,
Fate of the Duels.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, they actually in the trailer used the Star Wars theme. And if you are a music fan, like a big Hollywood music fan, you may want to listen to. There's an old Hollywood movie called The King's Row, and there's been a lot of hey, John Williams, did you steal that? And he goes, no, because mine is dun dun dun
He's
dun dun dun.
known to borrow.
Borrow and be heavily inspired. New World Symphony. He loves Vorshak. He loves that French horn. And he's borrowed some things.
The King's Row theme.
Yeah, so...
John Williams is great. You shut it.
All right, let's... look, he's amazing. He's like... yeah. MetaQuest 3 launches on October 10th.
Great.
So
I'll be saving $500.
$500. So the new base model of Meta's new standalone is $500. I'm gonna skip this one.
We still have.
Yeah, we already
our
have a
PSV
paperweight. We
for
have
sale.
our deluxe
You guys
paperweight
want it?
already. We don't need a second deluxe
No,
paperweight.
no.
But this one's got head straps with colors on it and visor parts.
Well, I will say that the wireless part really does help.
Yeah.
Because then you can take it, and I think the younger generations, like I don't even have mine anymore because they're using it. So it's, the first one. So they don't care about the Facebook restrictions and all this other stuff.
They don't care about anything. They have no value of
They
money
don't care
because they're
about
children.
anything.
They're
Exactly.
like, it's like, oh, it's my parents' money. I don't know how much $500
My
is.
parents' account.
Yeah,
They don't
so
care.
it's
So
like-
that's who's playing it.
They don't really have any games again.
But right, yeah, they need to
No
create the games, and who gives a shit if it comes out? If it's not coming out with worthwhile things to play, and you're just playing the same old fucking library of stupid shit over and over, nobody cares. It is a paperweight. I have a $600 paperweight. It's still for sale.
Can be yours today.
I'll have Joe sign it and dunk it in bathwater.
It'd be great.
Wait, you want OJ to take a bath with it? Like, we're going to plug it in first?
No.
I think it's a bad idea.
No, I didn't say plug it in. You said plug it in.
Todd Howard is I don't like Todd Howard so often. So people were talking to him about the encumbrance in the game.
I will be the opposite. I like Todd Howard. I've met Todd Howard, and I think he gets a bad rap, but it's because he did say stupid bullshit, and he's an idiot.
So is that a bad rap, or is it just accurately?
He's an idiot.
Okay. Yeah.
I was but he's still getting hammered for being an idiot a long time ago. And
Well, what did he say now?
So he has also said some of the most destructive things as
but
far
he
as
is
video games.
continuing to be an
Yes.
idiot.
Remember, it is not how you launch; it's where you end up, which is one of the worst, most anti-consumer like sentiments you could possibly have in the video game industry. And I will forever hate that man for him saying it and trying to like breathe it into the boardrooms of video game industry. Like that fucking sucks.
Well, I'm still mad at the 300 endings for Fallout 3.
And so, according to Todd Howard, and so people were asking him about the random junk, he says, it seems like people hit this every time they play one of our new games, picking up all the stuff. They immediately get encumbered. No, you don't need the trays and the pencils, but we like that you can pick them up.
Listen here, Todd Howard.
Talking,
You shut your dirty mouth and do not tell me how to play my games.
You would think that
I
he
am
would
a
know
lewd
by
whore.
now how his games are played, but he doesn't care, and he seems oblivious to how his games are played. Should we alleviate a little bit of the encumbrance stuff? Nope. Put that pencil down, Joe.
If it's
But
worth
it's not a fucking pencil that I'm picking up. You're getting it wrong. It's motherfucking everybody's
suits.
clothes that I'm ripping off their bodies, but their bodies don't actually have their clothes come off of them, which kind of sucks. It has in the past, so we're going backwards. But anyways, you rip off the spacesuits and you rip off the guns. That's what we're actually doing.
Yeah.
And Joe picking
Picking
up
up
Well, there's
posters
there's a
and pencils.
paperweight. It's like, all right, this one is worth $300, but it's never worth $300. It's like, okay, I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna take
Right.
this other stuff and all this other stuff to sell.
you picked up a weight and you're surprised that it's heavy?
Well, Todd Howard's
But it was
talking
worth
to you.
money.
He's talking to Joe.
He's
You
talking
picking up
specifically about-
pens?
Look, encumbrance is not a system
Depends
that
on the
anyone
value.
appreciates in video games. It's a shitty mechanic unless your game is specifically about it. In an RPG like this, other people have developed systems where you can send stuff to your spaceship immediately.
Yes.
There's the
I
ability.
do think that there should be encumbrance. I do think that it should be double what it is. But there should be things
There's
like that allow you more
auto
easily
salvage, send things to
send
your
things to the
There's
ship
all sorts of ways to do it
in
where
a
you can.
greater radius.
There's auto loot to your companion. There's tons of systems, and I know because we played other fucking video games.
Yes,
Todd
and
Howard.
I have not changed my play style.
Yeah, so maybe this isn't the worst thing, but anytime I can tell people that Todd Howard, known liar, Todd Howard said something dumb, I will. All right. Last week we
so
were
he said something dumb because he's trying to dismiss it as you picking up pens when
It's
clearly
not
it's not
just
just
pens.
that,
Yeah,
and
it's,
he seems to be oblivious on people how people play his games. But he knows what he's doing. That's the thing. There's reasons why there's no transports. There's reasons why you have to, slowly go back to your ship with too much stuff. It is called padding.
I was like, he knows what he's doing. It's like, oh yes, he knows what he's doing to pad for sure.
He knows how
for
to
sure.
pad.
I was like, let's look at their last several releases.
He knows how to pad.
Pad, yeah. Make $6 billion.
And again, like I'm always walking around with like 7 or 8 guns that I want to try out.
I'm walking around with 20.
See,
guns, Joe.
this is like I can't pick up anything. It's
Yeah.
like I gotta make some room. Sacrifices got to be made.
Yeah, I don't know. Not something. Encumbrance is not something I'm interested in video games. The vast majority of times, it just doesn't feel like it fits. We thought this was done. We talked about this last week. AJ was gone.
Oh yeah,
Bad.
you said it was done. What the fuck?
Well, the FTC's giant piece of shit and says that they plan new in-house hearing against Microsoft Activision. And even though the UK was done and they conceded a bunch of stuff, and then so the FTC is going to resume its pursuit to block Microsoft's $69 billion acquisition of Activision Blizzard. Microsoft has said that they are confident that we will still be done by October 18th. Remember, if they are too far delayed, they have to pay billions of dollars to Activision Blizzard, so Microsoft really wants to get this done. I don't know. I mean, the FTC just kind of ignores all of the egregious bullshit that happens in this country nonstop on a daily basis. I don't understand why they care about this all that much, but okay.
Maybe they're getting a cut of that paycheck.
Yeah, that would be... Well... all sorts of stuff's happening in France right now. People bringing catapults to riots, which was very funny. It was like a. It wasn't.
It's a little small.
Yeah, it was a little. Look, if that thing was actually like set up, it still could do some damage.
Yeah.
But French authorities also raided NVIDIA's office in an antitrust investigation. This is kind of big. So analysts say the firm makes up over 90% of the AI chip marketing during June. And then competition authorities will have to monitor that established players do not hinder the development of smaller or new players based on these technologies. So they actually apparently had some evidence, or they were given some information that NVIDIA may be doing things to prevent other people from going into the space. Now, NVIDIA is $1 trillion company. They've been really taking off. They've been making huge strides. I like NVIDIA products.
Yeah.
But, you can't fuck around in France. Like, at any point in time,
No.
riots and raids. Like,
Yep.
they're coming after you. The big story this week is SEGA. SEGA has now canceled Creative Assembly's Hyenas, and then there's going to be some structural reforms.
Hyenas is gone. This fucking game that we were already resentful of because it's like, you're taking away, you're like forcing the Creative Assembly team to take resources away from what we want to play so that you can make yet another live service fucking shooter to try to compete with all the other trends bullshit. And I heard people were liking it, or at least some people in beta, and I never got to play it. I was like just too busy with other things. Now I can't play it.
Yep.
I'll never be able to play it. Now that makes me want to play it. I want to see what happened. I want to see, is it bad? Is it good? What the hell? And now I'll never get to because I didn't do the stupid closed beta or whatever the fuck it is.
I'm going to tell you that it was bad. And I have no idea. And the reason I'm assuming that it's bad is the game is fucking done. They finished their betas. Like, the game is ready to launch. And they don't want to make any money on it. They're just like, fuck it, we're canceling it. We're not going to release it and say we're not going to support it later on. They're just not releasing it. So all the theories, all the people, they're like, hey, Sega and Creative Assembly have been squeezing us Total Warhammer fans by giving us less content for significantly more money to take it over to other Creative Assembly departments to make the fucking game. I think you're even more mad this week than you were before.
That stupid fucking Lord of Change DLC that cost way too much, and we need to see how we've heard your feedback. We'll see. If you're still buying it, though, we're going to keep it at that level. Yeah. It's like, fuck. It was all for nothing. All for nothing on Hyenas. Now I can't even play the Hyenas. But is this signaling? That just sucks for those developers who actually put their time and effort and creative energy into a game and then never even got a chance to be like, okay, well, look, it is somewhat successful. Because, like, I think at one point they weren't even sure. Would it be a free-to-play? Would it be a full premium title? They were worried that if it was a premium title, the audience would be too small. If it was a free title, the audience would be big, but would they make the dirty money? Yeah. Would they make all of the money or just some of the money? And Sega said, well, if it's not all of the money, then it's not worth even releasing because we have to pay money to keep some of the servers up. So some of the money that we're getting is going to get cut into even more less of a sum of a money, and it's not worth it. It's like, well, now I know that you're just fucking cranking bullshit out. You have no confidence in anything that you make, and it was literally a corporate piece of shit shill product that is garbage.
Well, that's what some of the developers said, because some ex-developers were tweeting out. It's like, look, when we were working there, we were telling them, this isn't great. This is not what we're good at. We don't want to be working on all this stuff. And now these people's jobs are at risk because Creative Assembly has announced that they're probably going to have to lay off quite a bit of people.
Yeah,
and
because that game wasn't successful. The game that never launched.
The game that they didn't want to make in the first place. They were taking off other projects. Or, so this is bad.
Yeah.
Sega.
Fucking incompetence here.
Yeah.
Didn't even launch. Didn't even give it a chance to make money. Like, now I'm mad because I wanted to play it at least once just to see. Is this what you waste so that I can get mad at you for wasting your time? Now they're not even gonna let me. Not even gonna let me try the waste of time. You just literally wasted the time, and I don't even get to see if you wasted the time. You just wasted the time.
Yeah.
And money. And people's jobs. You wasted the time, you wasted the money, and you wasted people's jobs.
Yeah, they said that in other ones too.
Yeah,
right?
so there's some unannounced titles under development that are also going to be canceled.
Fuck!
And then
Maybe a sci-fi Total War game, maybe a sci-fi strategy game.
I'm
Who
just gonna
fucking
say,
knows?
for the purpose of this show, this video, that they definitely canceled Total Warhammer 40K. It's been canceled. They were working on it, and now it's not happening. And what else?
Fuck!
What are you doing, Alex? What are you doing?
Yeah.
Fuck!
Everyone's been asking for that forever, and then they're like, "No, it doesn't work." It's like the 40K universe doesn't fucking work.
Yeah, it doesn't work.
It's fiction. It's fine. We'll just it'll be okay. And they're like,
Make
no.
it work.
Yeah. So all the
They know that would make them hot. That would make them dirty money.
Yeah, but it's
They're
going to
just
cost
trying to figure out how to-
$130, and every time you build a unit, it's going to cost you $3. So it's like I don't know. Depends on how they monetize it.
Yeah.
But not good times over at Creative Assembly.
They need to make way for Total War Pharaoh, which comes out October 11th.
I'm skipping that one.
Me too. If I'm skipping Assassin's Creed Mirage to focus on stuff we need to catch up on, I might skip Pharaoh.
When's Lords
I
of the
have it
Fallen
marked
come out? I
down
wanna
for
play that.
a review, but Lords of the Fallen is the 13th.
This month?
I got you down for a rapid fire review. But guess what? I'll probably, instead of playing Total War Pharaoh, I'll probably put my time into Star Trek Infinite. It's just a reskin of Stellaris. I don't care. It's Star Trek. It is reskin Star Trek.
You know what it is, as long as you know what it is.
Stellaris.
Yeah.
So and they know what it is because it's not a $60 title. It's like $30. So
I'm looking for the 17th.
Skull Island: Rise of King Kong. Joe, you fucking asshole.
I was like, what?
Yeah, I got it down here as a potential angry review, like Golem.
We got plenty of time between
And
now
then
and then. Yeah.
Spider-Man 2 is October 20th.
You can play King
Alan
Kong.
Wake 2 is the 27th, so 1 week later, that's going to be crunch time there. And then RoboCop, November 2nd.
Yeah.
And then apparently the day before, which we don't think that game's coming out, that's November
Is that the
10th.
The John Carpenter one or no?
No, that's the one that keeps getting. It looks like The Division. It may be vaporware. It may not be.
Yeah.
And then Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3 is November 10th. And then you
But
take
that's just DLC.
yeah.
It's not a real
And then you take a little break, and then December 7th has 2 big games, but that's currently the only games in December. The 2 big ones are Avatar: Frontiers of Pandora and Warhammer 40,000: Rogue Trader.
That one I'm excited for. If Pandora could fuck right off. but
It looks
Rogue Trader-
impressive, Avatar. I'm surprised at how good it
Avatar
looks.
stuff always looks impressive.
Right.
But,
Yeah. Does it have substance?
second one didn't. First one.
He stole our daughter. You guys take care of it.
Yeah. No,
Where the water people go?
yeah, they just disappeared. They forgot. They forgot to film.
We're really mad.
Yeah.
Let's go home.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
Maybe the entire video game story is driven by kids being stupid, too, and that'll be real fun.
The autocorrect put mortgage combat.
Mortgage
Mortgage combat. I try to put mortal in for mortgage combat. I'd like to see that game.
Oh, I didn't realize Lords of the Fallen was so close. That's exciting. We're eating good as Souls-like fans.
I'm almost done. I'm almost done.
I got him.
with Lies of P.
He's finishing Lies of
Yeah.
P. I think it's gonna be his first Souls game, Souls-like game.
Yeah.
That he's finished
That's
Wow.
the easier
On his own.
one.
on his own.
With nobody around him. Okay. I don't believe.
Screenshot.
Screenshot it.
Well, I want today's newspaper and like a banana
you know.
on your head, and I just
I finished the Souls-like game.
yeah.
Don't believe you.
It's fun though.
All right, that's what I got. You got anything else?
No, that's it. Thank you guys so much
Yes.
for watching. Visit the link down below. It helps us with our sponsors. It helps you with some cool-ass products. And, yeah, stay tuned this week. Like I said, the Starfield review, you know, it's a ways away. So we got, you know, maybe hopefully Friday. We got Ahsoka coming up. Last episode, I think Loki's coming out. So we could do some Loki stuff. And
Ahsoka better be an hour.
yes, there better be fucking 3 hours.
51 minutes.
We'll see. We'll see how it ends up based upon its own. Does it complete its own objective? Now, obviously, we have higher expectations for, but we'll see how it shakes out. Anyways, thank you very much, and we will see you guys on the next Angry Joe Show. Bye, guys.